Hello, Sagittarius. Today is Saturday, July 4, 2026, and an essential recommendation you should keep very much in mind over these days, starting today, is not to let yourself be swept up in excessive conversations that end up being empty. You're entering a cosmic phase in which you might be prone to talking too much, and when that happens, the chances of making a mistake go up. So remember that silence is also a language, and listening closely can become one of your greatest strengths. Taking more time to truly understand what others are expressing will help you connect with greater clarity and communicate from a much more conscious place. During this period, you'll notice how long-standing matters you've been carrying around for a while begin to clear up. Those worries that have kept you restless begin to find resolution, and you'll feel a deep sense of relief, realizing that not everything depends on you. There's also the natural flow of life and the involvement of other people. Even if you're dealing with legal matters, inheritances, or painfully tedious administrative procedures, you'll see how a path opens up that brings not only peace of mind, but also a financial breath of relief. That feeling of release will mark the beginning of a more orderly and hopeful journey. And something we might call a genuine emotional renewal will also reach you. The heavy routine, the stagnation in relationships that seem dimmed, or the feeling of lacking motivation will give way to clearer signs of emotional renewal. This isn't just about romance, because the stars are speaking in ambiguous terms. These signs could come from friends, family, or anyone at all. This rebirth of your emotions won't happen overnight, but it will be strong and solid, giving you back the sense of hope for your relationships, your personal projects, or the direction your life is taking. Now let's dive into the specific details for love, health, work, and your compatibility for today. In health, regarding your physical well-being, it's essential that you put a stop to any excessive activity that could wear you down more than you realize. You've been building up fatigue, and if you don't pay attention, it could turn into physical symptoms like digestive issues or recurring discomfort. Take things easy, especially if you're one of those people who uses the weekend to push into high-risk sports or unusual activities that go beyond your normal routine during the week. Today, try to keep it moderate. Get back into basic exercise routines you'd previously dropped, ideally activities that reconnect you with your body without pushing too hard, especially pre- and post-stretching. Very, very important. If you don't do any kind of sport, gentle options like yoga or swimming can help you release tension without overexerting yourself. Pair all of that with something you truly enjoy, something you really crave to eat. Gradually cut out heavily processed foods, excess sugar, and all those other things. And the more natural and light your food choices are, the stronger your immune system will become, and the more stable your energy will feel. For the topic of work, in the realm of your job, if you're someone who has to work on weekends, now is the time to sort out your priorities. You may have felt for a while that you were working by inertia, on autopilot, without a clear sense of direction. But now there's an opening within you to rethink what you truly want for your future. This is an excellent time to have serious conversations with those who have been by your side at work. It's not about prolonging explanations or talking excessively. Remember what was mentioned earlier, that there's some tension with Mercury, the planet of communication. Just express what you want, what bothers you, and what you'd like to change. Clarity in your words today will be your most powerful tool. It might even be the start of a radical shift in your professional path, especially if you're among those looking for a job. Maybe old dreams you tucked away in a metaphorical drawer will suddenly make sense again. Those ambitions you set aside haven't died. They were just waiting for the right moment to rise once more. Now is your chance to reclaim them and chart a new path that brings you closer to what truly lights your fire. For your financial matters, your finances need structure, but not from fear, lack, or scarcity. Instead, they need to come from creativity. You've likely been focusing too much on controlling expenses and monitoring your budget in recent days. While that's necessary and logical, it shouldn't become your only perspective on money. If you want to improve your financial situation, whether it's at home or in your personal life, you need to truly make progress by expanding your creativity and imagining new ways to generate income. Today, the planet Jupiter is actively offering you a wealth of such ideas whenever you're ready to explore them. Of course, Take time to educate yourself in areas that could genuinely open doors for you. Learn new sales techniques or turn a hobby into a business. Explore digital tools to promote what you do. Maybe you have a talent you can monetize. Who knows? Or even diversify your offerings so your finances don't stall. Remember, you can get out of a tight spot with discipline, but it's harder to escape from a shortage of ideas. That's why you should open your mind to new possibilities and boost your creativity using whatever you already have in your hands. And for matters of the heart, the truth is that today is the perfect time to realign what you're feeling on the inside with what you're sharing with your partner. When life's cards seem to be working against you, the wisest move is to start over and give space for things to settle on their own. If you've been feeling for a while that you're giving more than you're receiving, or that the relationship has become a little too routine, it's time to sit down and talk calmly and peacefully. These moments often come across as accusations, so be careful today not to make it sound that way. If you're in a relationship that's a bit tense, or if you're in a harmonious one and just want to keep things peaceful, it's natural that you might hesitate to have a deeper conversation, because you know it could bring important realizations. But those realizations don't necessarily mean tension. Sometimes, an honest and direct conversation is the best way to give your relationship fresh air, break through monotony, and bring back some much-needed vitality. Remember, it's not just about what's missing. It's also about recognizing what you still have and reinvigorating it with small, thoughtful gestures. If you're single, you'll need to learn to filter what you hear and what people tell you with even greater care. Not every compliment is sincere, and not every flattery comes from a genuine interest. It's easy to be swayed by sweet words, but if you don't really know the person speaking them, you might end up disappointed. Either way, enjoy the connections, the glances, the thrill of meeting someone new, those little butterflies in your stomach. But move forward with steady, cautious steps. Allow yourself to get excited. Of course you should, but with a clear mind and an open heart wide open, avoiding handing over to others the power to define your self-worth. And as for the energy matters, today your energy is extremely high. In fact, you'll feel strongly inclined to clearly express exactly what you want, and that gives you an advantage in every area. The positive situation you need to strengthen today is the cosmic cycle of assertiveness you're currently in. You're at a moment when your ability to communicate honestly will be your greatest tool. Keep in mind that, after all, each person's Achilles heel can ultimately turn into their greatest strength if you know how to transform it. And also, be careful not to let yourself be swept away by sudden enthusiasms without taking a moment to think calmly. Avoid trusting too quickly what you want to hear, and also be careful with self-indulgence. Don't excuse yourself or minimize your mistakes, because that will only delay your growth. Don't worry, it's very human to do this. So yes, it's true that you need to understand that every stumble, every obstacle along the way, helps you keep learning, even if it sometimes takes effort to recognize that darn stone was actually there all along. Of course. And regarding the matter of students, if you're studying, this is a very favorable time for you, even if it's a weekend. Your mind will be sharp, and you'll be able to move quickly forward on the projects or exams coming up in the next few days. Use this extra energy to get work done ahead of time, and don't leave anything half-finished. If you're uncertain about your academic future, the wisest move is to finish what you've already started, and then open yourself up to bigger changes. No matter your age, it's always possible to make corrections. Every stage you complete gives you strength and confidence for the next. As long as it's not a whim, of course, make sure it's something well thought out and clearly defined. There's nothing more rewarding than seeing the results of your perseverance. And when it comes to compatibility, today is a fantastic day with these 3 signs. First, with people born under the sign of Leo, clarity arrives like an open window. A heartfelt conversation clears away old clouds and puts every piece in its proper place. What once seemed tangled now finds its flow and brings relief. Be grateful for the transparency. Understanding doesn't just inform, it also calms. With your mind clear, your heart dares to say what's best. Second, with people born under the sign of Capricorn, value the practical advice that arrives at just the right moment. A glance rooted in experience can save you time and restore your sense of direction. Listen, take notes, and choose with your own discernment. Support doesn't replace your freedom, it frames it. With a guiding light nearby, moving forward stops being a blind struggle. And third, with people born under the sign of Sagittarius, a subtle but crucial opportunity unfolds. It could be a concrete offer, a door that slightly opens, or a clear signal. If you stay open and available, the next chapter begins right now. Trust that gentle current coming from people born under this sign. When the expected arrives, it usually comes with the quiet inevitability of something fated to happen. On the downside, you might experience some kind of argument or emotional distance with someone born under the sign of Libra. But you already know that this only applies today and only if a disagreement actually happens. I wish you a truly wonderful day. See you tomorrow, Sagittarius.